Hey everyone, welcome back to the Underswell video series. It's a video learning series and I'm Derek Sabori and I'm here to share with you what I know. Hey, today we're talking about greenwashing, what to spot, the 3 things to look for when you're looking for greenwashing and why it all matters. All right, so let's dive in. First thing that I suggest you look for or keep an eye out for, or a dead giveaway, I think, hyperbole. Overstating things, hyping things up, calling them green, calling them eco, naming things or branding things as sustainable. I think that can be a dangerous sign, right? I understand there are not always words that we can use to kind of describe it, and we're all looking for that language if when we do something good. So do we call it responsible? Do we call it sustainable? Do we call it more sustainable? Do we call it eco-friendly? Some of those words though can be triggers, especially eco-friendly, especially green. As we know, nothing really is eco-friendly. Nothing truly that we make or try to buy is beneficial to ecosystems, right? We know that ecosystems thrive on biodiversity. Essentially everything that we're doing right now is chipping away at that. So be careful. It doesn't mean though that those words are always bad or that that's a dead giveaway, but dive in and do a little research. We definitely though, when things get hyped up too much and it's overly glitter and over sensationalized, then I think that's a warning sign, and have a look and dive into this next thing, because the second thing to look for is lack of detail and lack of explanation. If something is sold to you as just green or eco or sustainable, but you can't figure out what that means, why they're saying it, what does make it better, or what the problem or what the issue is, if something is just certified as tree friendly, forest friendly, what does that mean and why? Are we talking about regenerative agriculture? Are we talking about responsible forestry practices? Are we talking about protecting indigenous communities? Are we talking about waterways, soil health? They should be explaining to you, whoever is doing this or offering you something, they should be doing some explanation, because if you watch my other video about why didn't we already know this, why do we not already know about sustainability, watch that video, because we'll talk about this fact that most of us don't get this education. We don't get this sustainability language, these concepts, the background, the history. We don't necessarily even know. So what's the deal with deforestation? Why is that such a big deal? What's the deal with soil health and biodiversity? How does that even tie to or connect to the apparel industry? They should be doing their job to give you a little breakdown, give you an explanation, give you some tips, and try to tell you exactly what that initiative is, what it does, how it benefits people, how it benefits the planet, how it benefits us all, and how it is better than doing things the old way, right? So look for good details, good explanations. And those will be easily followed by the third one. The third one is certification and verification. I'm a big fan of third-party certifications, all the nonprofits, the NGOs, and the industry organizations who are really pushing for more traceability, more transparency. Of course, that requires more audits, more checks and balances and standards to be written. And of course, there's human error and things can be fudged. They're not perfect. We don't have a perfect system, that is for sure. But standards and verifications that are third party, sort of accredited and are verified and audited by a third party, it's sort of our best chance right now to have a true or trusted claim, right? You want to be able to see those claims, make sure that they are toned down, and make sure that there's good explanation and that you understand what the issue was, how they're addressing it, who else is verifying it for them, and what they're doing to have good governance through there to make sure that they're doing everything they can to tell you that if something is ocean friendly, reef friendly, dolphin safe, biodiversity friendly, whatever language we are using, they should be able to tell you how, why, and who else has verified that for them. And so there you have it. Those are the 3 things that I suggest you look for when you're spotting greenwashing and why it matters. It matters because we can't have everybody out there promoting sustainability and promoting eco-friendly and promoting fair, because it starts to chip away at our trust and it chips away at the system, and it also starts to devalue the hard work that the really strong brands and organizations are doing, who have meaningful traceability and transparency in their supply chain and are doing everything really at that high standard. That comes with a cost. And if others are getting away by marketing with that same language, but they don't have the same chops behind it, then it's a real disservice to us all. So we need to hold everybody accountable to make sure that they are doing those 3 things: avoiding that hyperbole, avoiding over sensationalized big bold claims, making sure they're explaining and breaking it down and giving you good detail, And then of course, looking for that third-party certification, that verification, that trusted standard, and that trusted stamp or certification. I think that's really important. So there you have it. Those are the 3 things. That's what to look for when you're looking for greenwashing. And those are the reasons it matters, because we want to keep this all on the up and up, keep moving the industry forward, keep everybody on their toes and on their game, and really reward those who are doing the best work, the hard work for all of us. Hey, and don't forget to check out that video that I made recently on sustainability. That's a fun one. That'll give you some insight here as well. And don't forget to click down below on that link to get your free PDF, the 35 things you need to know if you are on your way to becoming a sustainability expert, or you just want to give yourself more knowledge or help your organization. It's right there for you. And make sure to click that big red button to hit subscribe. I'd love to have you on board if you want to be tuned in to next videos, upcoming things that we're doing, and all of the knowledge that I'm going to try to drop on you. I've been in this space for a lot of years, and I want to share everything that I'm learning and have learned with you in bite-sized bits. So I hope that was helpful. I'll see you at the next one.